Live from the University of Arizona Television Studio, it's UA Tonight with your host, Mike Brilliant. Featuring Amanda Hurley and Justin Matthews. With special guest Emily McGue, U of A's Playboy campus representative, and an interview with our musical guest, Justin Fanis. Now, give it up for your host, Mike Brilliant.
Welcome back to UA Tonight. I'm your host, Mike Brilliant. This week, I would like to introduce a completely new and original segment. It's called Weekly Update. Here to anchor with me, please welcome Amanda Hurley.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here.
Good, glad to have you.
Yeah.
All right, according to the Daily Wildcat Police Beat, an officer stopped a student drinking from a bottle covered by a brown bag. When the officer asked the student what was in the bag, the young man replied, "It's a 40. The officer then took the bottle out of the bag and saw that it was almost empty. The officer then asked how much the student had been drinking. Obviously, he had been drinking a 40.
Yeah, that makes sense. On Saturday, Fidel Castro announced that he has written a memoir that is over 1,000 pages. He cleverly titled it, "You Must Read This Book." And they will. I think they will. In related news, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I'm still alone.
So have you been to some of the restaurants on University?
Yeah, I love Chipotle.
Really?
It's good. It's
Okay.
very delicious.
So here to analyze the restaurants on University is UA Tonight's food expert, Justin Matthews.
Hello everyone. All right, so if you want to go to a restaurant and get food in the next century, I recommend going to University Boulevard for food. And my wheelchaired grandmother, bless her heart, she can definitely get food out faster than they can. So General Benz, please tell me why a party of 8 people that I was a part of, meal took 2.5 hours long. 2.5 hours. The place wasn't even half full, okay? Took 45 minutes to get the food, and then at the end it took about 25 minutes just for them to get our receipts back and everyone to get the change and their credit cards. You know, did we get separate checks? Yes, we did. One person out of the 8 people we all got waters. I'm a server myself. Separating 8 different entrees is no more than a 2-minute process. So little advice to General Benz, just close. I mean, I'm telling you, your food isn't good, the service is terrible. I mean, you can keep the bar open upstairs from the University of Alcoholics. You know, I feel like that's the only thing that General Benz has for it. So let's talk about Payway for a second. There's one right by my house down back in LA. God bless that place. Anyway, I get my food at the Payway by my house faster than I even sit down. I don't even find my seat. They're like, "Oh, here's your honey seared chicken." I was like, "Whoa!" So it's 15 minutes at least per entree at the Payway here. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's honey seared chicken. It's caramel chicken. How hard is it, you guys? I don't understand. But you know what? I want to talk about Frog and Firkin because I don't get this. Okay, the wings, are they good? Yes. The aioli on the burgers, bomb. The deep dish pizza, sensational. However, a party of 2, 20 minutes to get water? Wings, pizza, and good burgers is like a sick fantasy or something. I don't understand. I mean, words of advice to our homies at Frog, it's called a seating hostess. I mean, I gotta give it up for them. I feel a little bad because, you know, a server can easily get quadruple sat because there's no seating hostess. People seat themselves. So in order to satisfy the customers and to not make the servers feel like idiots, just get a seating hostess. Is it really that big of a deal? Is it really that hard? No, it's not. That's all I got to say. I'm Justin Matthews. Thank you for having me. Back to you, Mike.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Justin Matthews, everybody. An article released by the Daily Wildcat, Tucson is creating a task force to keep the streets safer after 17 people reportedly died last year. This article suggests that pedestrians wearing headphones do not pay attention to where they are walking, and by chance are walking straight in front of cars and oncoming traffic. After further examination by officials, the deaths were ruled suicides. It turns out that all the pedestrians killed were listening to Justin Bieber.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. Last Friday, Career Services held its annual mock interview event to prepare students for what they will face after graduation. What this mock interview didn't prepare them for was, upon graduating, was being unemployed.
According to the U.S. Census data, over 22 million white people live in poverty. Finally, we can blame something on a black man. Thanks, Obama.
Here at the University of Arizona, Greek life makes up 13% of the student body. So we've developed this exercise to help you recognize if you're close to that percentage. It's time for a segment we like to call It's All Greek to Me with Amanda and Mike. Yo, it's all about living fratty with my bros and getting huge at the rec.
I wanted to join Sigma Kappa, but I'm a brunette, so obviously I had to join Pi Phi. It's so racist.
Sleeves just hold me back, bro.
I'm not a slut. I only hooked up with 3 guys this weekend.
Why do I have to buy the morning after pill? It's your baby.
I think it's okay to send a nude pic to someone, but you really shouldn't show your face.
This has been It's All Greek to Me with Amanda and Mike.
Oh, thank you. Recently, the university has changed their classroom clicker system to a single type so that students no longer have to buy multiple clickers for different classes. This new system also has an app for Android and iPhone so that students can use their phones in class. This app also allows you to play Angry Birds in class without the teacher suspecting anything.
It's a nice perk.
It
It's
is.
a nice perk. Last week, Newt Gingrich announced that if he is president, he will establish a moon colony by 2015. You know he's serious because he promised if it doesn't work out, we can all just live on his giant bulbous head. It's really the same thing. You know, one of the things I love about U of A is that we have a lot of crazy things you can do on campus. There's great clubs, you can go LARPing, you can play soccer. We're pretty adventurous. So in honor of that, we'd like to welcome a very adventurous man himself. Everyone please welcome Johnny Knoxville.
He's always fashionably late.
Oh, there he is.
Whoa.
Party.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Mike Brilliant's show.
Why don't you scoot in a little bit? You seem a little far away.
Join us.
Hey, guys.
All right, so Johnny, tell us a little bit, what was your college experience like?
Well, Mike, I creeped around the University of Tennessee for a while.
Oh, so you went to UT?
No. I just creeped on the girls, but I did get a lot of them. That's when people started calling me Knoxville, because I knocked up enough people to make a city. Yeah!
Really? So Knoxville's not really your last name?
No,
Well, what's your real last name?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
Because I had to change it so people would sleep with me.
What?
My real last name is Clapp. My family invented gonorrhea.
Okay.
Oh, moving on. So you do a lot of crazy stunts on your show, Jackass.
Yep.
Do you remember the first prank you ever pulled?
Oh, absolutely, Amanda. I was about 3 years old, and I turned my pacifier into a slingshot, hit my babysitter in the eye. She's got an eye patch now. They call her Cyclops Sarah.
So, wait, why are you at the U of A right now?
Well, besides for me creeping on the hot chicks here, Tucson is known for having a lot of hobos.
Hobos.
Yeah, they're called T-Lokes. We're going T-Loke hobo sledding soon.
Oh, how does that work?
Well, you know how dog sledding works, Amanda?
Yes.
Well, it's just like that, but with hobos and a shopping cart. Each jackass, including myself, has to find a train. Or, no, we don't have to find a train, actually. I was just kidding.
Oh,
we
you
have
scared
to
me.
find, train, and race our own team of hobos. It's going to be hilarious. They're going to be dirty. They're going to be smelly. They're going to be disgusting, and it's going to be awesome.
Where are you racing to?
You what?
Where are you racing to?
Oh, we're going to Goodwill.
Goodwill?
So they can pick up some clothes. And it's going to be a quite simple task, actually. I'm rigging a bag of wine to dangle in front of them.
Oh, wow, a bag of wine. That's some classy hobos.
Well, I'm actually I'm actually really worried, though. Steve-O is dangling a deed to his house in front of the hobos because they have no place to live and they want a house, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Well, best of luck to you on your race. And
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by. Johnny Knoxville,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up after the break, we'll have an interview with Emily Magoo, a conversation with Justin Fanis, as well as a musical performance from him. For Weekly Update, I'm Mike Brilliant.
And I'm Amanda Hurley. We'll be right back with a little bit more UA Tonight.
I'm Derek Williams, the former U of A Wildcat. You're watching UA TV. Don't change the channel.
Listen to the track, bitch.
Hi, I'm Mike Brilliant. I'm very small, but I have a huge ego. I'm constantly self-promoting, and I've never been with a woman. Money all around me.
My name's Isaac. I'm a hipster. I like wearing flannel, skinny jeans, boots, a hoodie. Call me on my phone right now, my iPhone. I'm blogging right now.
Hi, I'm Clarissa. I have 37 goldfish, but don't worry, I'll make time for you. I love anime and LARPing. That's right, live action role play. Call me.
In a little bit, we'll talk with Justin Fanis, followed by an actual performance by Justin Fanis. He's going to play a couple songs for us live in studio. But first, please welcome your Playboy campus representative, Emily Magoo.
Hey guys, what's up? Good to be here. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It's fun to be here. Hey everyone.
So you work for Playboy.
Yes, I do. I'm part of the campus representative program for the University of Arizona. Basically what we do is we promote the magazine, different events upcoming with Playboy. And it's really fun. I love it. I promote the magazine, and it's a way for campus representatives to kind of promote Playboy at every school.
So do you get free Playboys?
I get tons of free stuff. I get free Playboys every
No
month.
way.
I get free merchandise, t-shirts, mugs, everything you could imagine kind of, and it comes with a lot of perks. It's cool working for Playboy. I like it a lot.
I'm a little bit jealous.
You should be.
Of course.
Just kidding.
Have you been to the Playboy Mansion?
Yeah, several times. I love it. It's really fun. I went there in the summertime for the one of the Karma Foundation parties for Candyland. It was a great time. Everything was candy themed. There were little midgets dressed up as Oompa Loompas. That was pretty sick. And I've been there in the daytime too for one of the pool parties and one of the castings as well, because that's what I help out with. It's pretty fun.
So you also do something with Pure Vita bracelets?
Yes, I've been working with them since they started about 2 years ago. It's a bracelet company. They're sold at Nordstrom's now, but basically it's a charity organization. The bracelets are handmade in Costa Rica, so it supports the villagers there. But it's greatly expanded. It's sold nationally and globally. Now they're sold at like Kitson, Planet Blue, a lot of really popular stores, and they're doing really well.
Okay, so Playboy, Pure Vita bracelets.
Camp Radio, of course.
Camp Radio. Where else? So tell us a little bit. I know Justin Matthews, who was just on, is your co-host.
Yes, he's my co-host. We started a talk show kind of based around celebrity gossip our freshman year.
Okay.
And we basically go on the air, and it's called That Just Happened. So we have like a lot of...
What just happened?
That just happened.
Oh, okay, that just happened.
We have a lot of like awkward moments that happen to go, that just happened. We talk about celebrities, different events in the news. It's fun. We entertain ourselves.
I know you had an interview for today. How'd it go? Did you?
Well,
you
that
show
actually
up?
fell through. It was a lack of communication, but we actually had him on the air last week too. He's a popular rap artist and student named Winnie Boy Genius, and he opened for the 2 Chainz and Travis Porter show last weekend. So we interviewed him last week, and we're gonna have him on the air next week as well. So we're looking forward to that.
You're gonna do an interview 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks, we were going to. He didn't show up today, but that's fine.
Were you gonna,
next week.
What I want to know is, what were you gonna ask different between?
We are gonna ask him about the performance at the concert, because he opened for 2 Chainz and Travis Porter. Those are really big acts. I'm a really big fan. We were backstage. It was pretty cool. So we're gonna ask him how it felt to perform on stage in front of a really big audience and how that felt and stuff like that. So,
Okay, so when does the show air?
The show airs every Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Okay.
with Justin, and you can listen to us at campstudentradio.com, and we also have a new iTunes app, which you should definitely download. DJ J Matt, shout out. Hey.
Okay, so we're less than a week away from Valentine's Day.
Oh my God, don't remind me.
I just did. Do you have anyone?
More than one, of course. Oh, I do, actually. He's in the studio right now.
Really? So you
Really,
can't.
really?
What are you gonna do with him?
I don't know. He must have something planned, right? No.
What is your what kind of Valentine's Day do you imagine when you imagine like the perfect?
Well, I'm kind of
Valentine's
high
Day?
maintenance, so I expect really nice roses, maybe some jewelry depending on the longevity of the relationship, a nice dinner, and me not paying for anything.
So, what are some things a guy shouldn't do on the first date?
Shouldn't do or should?
We're gonna get to both, but whichever one you want to choose first, should or should not.
Okay, on the first date, the guy should pay for everything. He shouldn't
Just
talk
the
about.
first date?
Yeah, of course. Do I look like the?
Okay, so like,
Why would I pay if a guy's asking me to dinner? He's gonna pay. Simple as that.
Do you
That's
ever-
just gentleman rules.
do you ever ask a guy to dinner?
No, never.
Never? So you never pay for a guy?
No.
Okay.
Unless it's his birthday. If it's my boyfriend, yeah, I'm willing to split the bill.
What
but
if he's high maintenance?
if he's high, no, I'm high maintenance. I like high maintenance boyfriends because I like to spoil guys. You know, I expect them to spoil me. I spoil them too. I spend money.
What is your definition of being spoiled?
Gold digger.
Hey, you can't dig for gold if you
someone
already
just
have
say
some
that?
in your pocket. It's all good. You millionaire, princess problems. Sorry, the question was, what do you define as being high maintenance?
Yes.
High maintenance. I wouldn't say it's high maintenance, it's having high standards, but I would say liking designer clothes, having a goal to just make a lot of money in your life at one point.
Okay. So what should a man not do?
He shouldn't talk about his ex-girlfriend's past relationships. He shouldn't ask what you're looking for in a relationship. I think that's really serious to ask on a first date. And he shouldn't talk about himself a lot. I think that's really obnoxious. He should be talking about me. Just kidding.
So
not really.
We actually have a clip set up. We went around a couple days ago on the U of A campus and we asked Wildcats what they thought of Valentine's Day and what they do. So let's check out this clip.
What will you be doing for Valentine's Day this year? It's just too sad to even talk about.
No.
What are you up to for this Valentine's Day?
Being single and happy.
What's the best thing you've ever gotten for Valentine's Day?
Probably a Tiffany's necklace from my recent boyfriend, actually. That was 3 years ago, but we're still good, so obviously it worked out.
What is the worst Valentine's Day experience you've ever had?
I think when nobody gave me any candy in my box in kindergarten.
The worst Valentine's Day I've ever had was probably in 8th grade when my Valentine gave me a chocolate bar and she dropped it and I stepped on it and I kind of ruined her present to me. So it felt pretty bad.
The worst Valentine's Day for me was pretty much, I guess, going to dinner and my boyfriend never showed up and then he broke up with me.
You don't necessarily have to have somebody, but they help.
And do you have someone this year?
No.
No? How would you feel about taking me out for Valentine's Day?
Yes, for sure.
And how would the night end?
I mean, I don't know. You just go back somewhere and just relax. Maybe, shoot, I don't know, hot tub it up or something. I don't know.
Is it okay to drink alone?
No. I'm going to say no.
I would probably take you to the foothills and then, I don't know, something romantic after.
I made this fake Facebook girlfriend because I knew Valentine's Day was coming up. And I'm going to pretend to love her on Valentine's Day. We're going to write on each other's walls and put all these awesome videos. We'll break up the day after. Oh. Yes. But people will see oversaturated love that day of Valentine's Day. It's like, baby, you're so awesome. You treat me so good. Thank you for the gift and all this shit. And then we're going to break up right after that.
So, will you be taking out this fake Valentine's Day girl? Is it a blow-up doll or
It's a picture from a Tumblr.
Can you give me a Valentine's Day serenade song right now?
I'm in love with a girl next door.
There you go.
I have a girlfriend, a real one. I'm going to visit her. I'm driving out. I'm going to surprise her in Orange County because she lives out there. But on the drive there, I might do the same thing you're going to do. I might put a little picture of her and on a broomstick and.
All right, so we went around, we talked to people on campus. What?
The worst holiday. in
Yeah.
America.
Do you have a bad Valentine's Day experience?
No, I've never had a bad Valentine's Day experience. It's actually one of my
How
favorite
is that
holidays.
possible?
How is that not possible? It's one of my favorite holidays. It's always a good time. Like, if I don't get a gift from a guy, my mom sends me a package. So, princess problems.
Okay, so then best Valentine's Day.
Best Valentine's Day. I would say my best Valentine's Day was when I had a boyfriend and we went out to breakfast. It was kind of a simple Valentine's Day, but we went roller skating and it was really cute and old-fashioned. I got flowers and chocolates and all that good stuff. So, pretty boring, but standard Valentine's Day, I think.
Okay, so this year, no plans for Valentine's Day?
No plans. We'll see.
No plans.
I'm on the market. Except for my homeboy over there.
The guy behind the camera is getting a little bit angry. He's a little jealous. It's my 21st birthday on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's so exciting. That's complicated.
Is it
That's
wrong?
complicated.
Is it wrong to drink on Valentine's Day?
Of course not. Split a bottle of champagne. Ballin'.
I don't have anyone though.
You don't have anyone?
I don't have anyone.
Okay, it's your 21st birthday. You have to get drunk. I don't know. I would just say go to a bar and make everyone buy you drinks. All the single ladies will buy you drinks.
Done. All the single
But it's
ladies.
your
What up?
Valentine.
So you also work for Zona homepage.
Yes, I do.
Birthday sex is guaranteed if your birthday's on Valentine's.
Hey, that's what's up.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yes, I do work for Zona homepage. It's a student-run initiative, and we do a lot of the Tucson events. Like we promote Gentle Ben's Tuesdays, Fuku Fridays, Champs Thursdays, not in that order. We just organized the Avicii concert about a couple weeks ago, and upcoming is Benny Benassi, and we have something special planned for 420, but I can't talk about that. So
Oh.
stay tuned.
Oh, it's secret. Okay.
Secret.
I see how it is.
We're planning a big act.
All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Emily Magoo, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on my show. We got a lot more going on here on UA Tonight when we come back.
Hi, it's David Hasselhoff, the Hawk. Get Hawk with UATV. Stay tuned. Don't change the dial.
The life I lead is the life of a dog. I may have fleas, but I run a yard. I see those clones looking down on me, but unlike those clones, this dog is free. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life, dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life.
UATV 3 UATV 3 When I turn on the TV, I turn it to channel 3, cause they got all the greatest shows that I've been waiting to see. It's entertaining to me, cause it's pertaining to me. And all the other wildcats in the student body. We're broadcasting live to all the residence halls, so all y'all's in the halls, turn your TVs on to channel 3 for Sheezy, so you can see me and all the other happy people down at UATV 3.
Short. Yeah. Welcome back to UA Tonight, the U of A's only late night talk show. We just talked with Emily Magoo. A little later in the show, we'll have a musical performance by Justin Fanis. But first, we're going to get to know this local artist. Please welcome Justin Fanis. Glad to have you on the show.
Me too.
Nice
Glad
to
be
see
here.
you again.
Nice to see you.
Justin and I have known each other for what, probably about 6 months now?
6, 7 months.
We started working for a music company here in Tucson, and we played a lot of random cover songs.
A lot of cover songs for kids. Played a lot of Justin Bieber.
A lot of Justin Bieber.
Tayo Cruz.
Yeah, we did that.
Tayo. Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember we got together at band practice one day, and I'm not very good with top 40 songs.
Okay.
So we were practicing, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and we're just still practicing. I'm trying to get the song down. Everyone has it but me, and I just remember everyone was like, "Oh,
Dude, he
God."
laid you out.
I know.
He made you
didn't
feel like crap.
He didn't call me out personally. He's like, "Listen," like he talks to the whole room, the guy who's running the band, and he just goes, "Listen, you guys got to know your stuff, know what you're doing, come in prepared." And he didn't call me out personally, but he was like, "Yeah, dude, you got to step up."
Yeah.
Which is funny because you can't learn a song in like one day if you've never really heard it before. And he throws you like a song an hour before and it's like, okay, like just learn it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Whatever. No big deal.
Okay,
Just
so
music.
I've got this album right here. Yep. Diver City, Slipstream, right here. We get a close-up on it. Maybe not, that's okay. I'll hold it up so you can see it. So what's the name of the band? Slipstream or Diver City?
Diver City is the name of the band.
And Slipstream is the name of the album?
Yes.
Who else is on this album with you?
It's 3 musicians. It's myself, drummer Ben Meza, and guitarist Hector Sanchez, who also played bass on the album. It was recorded at Great White Studio. Very, very fun experience. Definitely one of the cooler things I've been able to do. We started actually recording it January of 2011, and you know, we started off track by track doing drums first, and then eventually have the finished product that we have now. It was definitely a very surreal experience having it from this music in our head to now something that we can put in our stereo and listen to.
So you started
cool.
January 2011. It's now February 2012. How long did it take you to make?
It took us about 7 or 8 months to finally finish the actual recording, and then, you know, took time to mix it, master it, get all that stuff done, and then get it all packaged up and ready to go. So we have a release show coming up in the next 2 months, March 30th actually. We're really excited about it.
Mark that on your calendars.
Yeah. So it should be a good event. We're going to have 2 or 3 other bands there. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Where is it?
The Rock, which is
The
downtown.
Rock, just down the street from my house.
Yes.
I'll wander over there that night.
Definitely.
So tell us a little bit about your music. What do you stand for? What's it all about?
Well, I originally, I guess, started as just an acoustic singer-songwriter, but it wasn't until Hector Sanchez, the lead guitarist, he was one of my best friends, actually came along and made me realize that I needed to step out of that box. So we had the original group of Diver City. The reason that we have the name Diver City, if you say it a different way, it's diversity, was because it was 4 musicians.
Without the space.
Exactly, yeah.
It's
so it was 4 musicians, completely different backgrounds musically. We had a drummer that was really into hip hop and R&B and rap and stuff like that, and then we had Hector, who actually came from like a metal background. He was one of those headbangers, and then we had our bassist, who was like a really bro-y Dave Matthews kind of like indie bands, and then it was me with like this kind of pop soul background that I grew up listening to a lot of R&B and like really into like NSYNC and stuff like that.
So you're a little bit of a mix of everything
in
music. How would you describe your music though, like genre-wise?
Oh, the best thing I ever heard somebody describe it as was acoustic alternative groove rock. Because we do keep the element
That's a mouthful.
We do keep the element of the acoustic guitar in there, which you don't get in a lot of rock bands. So with Diver City, we still kept that acoustic element in it, but it's very groovy, it's very fun, but yeah.
So this is your first album with Diver City?
First album, yeah, first release, which is really exciting. So.
Okay. So when we come back, Justin will sing a couple songs. Stick around.
Hi, I'm Coco. I'm a yoga instructor and a part-time exotic masseuse. I love hanging out with my girlfriends and, getting to know each other. Also, I have chronic explosive diarrhea. Call me.
My name's Tom. When I'm not at work pounding things with my hammer, I'm at home playing with my little sister's Barbies. Call me?
What's up? My name's Terry. I love fantasy football, I have an intramural softball league, and I'm looking for love. Also, I have a penis.
All right, guys. Justin Fan is going to play a couple songs for us, and go for it.
All right. So this is one called "This Life." It's actually on the Slipstream album.
These hands are shaking cold. They're yearning to hold on to this. All this. Don't wanna blink my eyes, 'cause I know there's seconds of this life. This life is far too much for me. This life is mine. This life is far too much for me. This life is wanna go too fast. Wanna take the time to make every second last. Ooh, yeah. Feel free to slow me down. Laying on the ground. Still know that you will never stop me. This life is far too much for me. This life is mine. This life is, oh, it's far too much for me. This life is This life is far too much for me. This life is mine. This life is far too much for me. This life is
As always, thanks for watching UA Tonight. We'll be back at the same time next week here on UA TV. You can watch my radio show Anything Goes, or listen, as you can't watch on the TV. Listen to my radio show Anything Goes on Camp Radio Fridays from 2 to 3 p.m. Playing one last song tonight. Here is Justin Fanis.
Your eyes are as beautiful as the morning light that sneaks into my room through the cracks in the blinds. Your smell and the touch of your soft skin, yes, it keeps me going through these hard times. I'm just trying to figure out if it's something about you, or if it's something within you that makes me a better man. Your tiny little fingertips are just the right size to stroke over the lids of my sleeping eyes when I'm trying to go a better man. Better
All right, thank you very much to Justin Fanis. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Thank you very much.